All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with our end of day post wave report of yours truly, the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from postwavetrading.com, home of the world famous post wave price trigger reports. And for those that are just now tuning in, Happy New Year to you and all that good stuff. Hopefully, everyone had a wonderful holiday and you're ready to get back into the grind. All right, let's jump into it. So, coming into today, Chainlink had a rally alert, but we didn't get any upside production yet. So, it's on watch. All right. The only thing that is the issue here, though, is this consolidation indicator that just popped up here, the light blue one. So, we're expecting sideways to slightly higher prices. This light blue indicator will mute any type of movement we get until this thing drops off. All right, so consolidation under, below the Kumo cloud is what it's showing. This could also end up turning into a longer term base for a bear market rally to be staged. So we'll have to wait and see, but that's what we are right now. The market has been neutralized. All right, next up is gold. All right, so here's your gold futures. We had a rally alert coming into today, and we got that rally. All right, nice upside production, great call for the pulse waves. They called it, gave you the forewarning that that was going to happen, and the market has now broken out of the holiday consolidation. Remember, we had that red on the screen. Uh, the way things were going was looking like the market was gonna break, but the market has now relocked in on the bull side and is ready to rock from here. So way to go. Way to go. Got to make it do what it do, right? All right, next up is silver. Now, during the holidays, silver was stronger than gold. All right, so here's what we got. Now, this is an interesting one. We're getting all types of mixed emotions going on here in silver. So back here during the holiday, we had the crash alert. We did get some downside production. Then the market drifted sideways and we had a crash alert. And then the market flip-flopped and gave us a rally alert coming into today. And what did we get? The market rallied, okay? But it crashed into the close. So I think the villain on this chart, again, is this light blue line right here. This is a neutralization indicator, and it shows that the market has been neutralized and is starting to elongate. So this is an ongoing neutralization of this market. All right, all rallies being sold and all selling being bought. That's a neutralized market. So I'm not expecting any real price accumulation here, and I'm not really expecting any crashes. The market has been neutralized. That's what this is. All right. A neutralized market is exactly what it is. All right. And there's not a whole lot you can really do about that. All right. The market is met at equilibrium for now. We'll see how long that lasts. Going over to the Dow Jones Industrial Average by way of ticker DIA, we see that we still have bearishness ruling this market. The bears are still in control. All right, this is a bull market correction that this Dow has been under, but it's kind of just moving sideways here. We don't have a neutralization indicator. That's the interesting part. It's just the market is just looking bearish, like it doesn't want to do anything. It doesn't want to really move. So very interesting what we're seeing here with these markets lately. All right, let's move on. Next up, we have the Russell by way of ticker IWM. You can see here again, the bears are under control of this market as well, even though you're consolidating below the Kumo cloud. All right, the bears are still in control. Looking at oil by way of ticker OIH, and you will see here we have a crash alert for tomorrow's trading in this particular market. We'll see what happens on this one, but we also just got the neutralization signal. So it looks like sideways to slightly lower prices. Maybe the price action will just play around inside this wide Kumo cloud and go absolutely nowhere for the time being. But then we have the NASDAQ 100 by way of ticker QQQ, and we have a bullish sentiment now. All right, so this one has flipped from a bearish sentiment to a bullish sentiment, perhaps. The bulls are saying this looks like this market's oversold. It came down like it was going to test a 52-week low, and now they've caused it to about face, but just slightly. So they have a situation. Resistance is at the bottom of the Kumo cloud at $275. And then the top of that will be around 280. So you're nearing it. You're not there yet, but you're nearing that upper resistance. Perhaps that is what's causing the market not to really move so much. And we are coming back from the holidays. Things are not really going to kick into full gear until next week, which will be our first full week of trading. This is not a full week because people are still coming back from the holidays and getting back into the swing of things. So there you go with that. Next up is the S&P 500 by way of the ticker SPY. And you can see here this market is consolidating with a bearish bias as well. Not a lot going on there. What about bonds? Well, here is the long bond starting off. We had a gap up on the open and a rally, and then a pullback into the close. So, the market's going to have to back and fill that. The bears are still in control, meaning that any intraday rallies that you see in ticker TLT, which is the long bond ETF, they're going to get sold. All right, next up we have here Litecoin. So Litecoin had a nice little rally yesterday, and today the market's maintaining, hit a new weekly high. So this one is looking like it wants to test the current resistance level. Looks like this $76 range is the immediate resistance, and the market's going to try to push through it. So this should be very interesting to see what Litecoin can do. Looking at the US dollar by way of ticker UUP. So over the holidays, we had this positive bot check showing large money coming in, selling. And then we had the crash alert yesterday, hit a new weekly low. Then we get a gap up on the open and a rally. All right. So, the market's going to have to come down and fill that gap. So again, the bears are still in control. So I'm expecting any type of rally that you see is going to be muted 9 times out of 10. Last time we had a positive bot check was back here, and you see this enormous leg down. And I'm expecting the same thing back here where you had another positive bot check, and then you had this huge leg down. So we have a leg down coming in the dollar. All right, next up we have XRP Ripple. And this one here had a rally alert coming into today, and we got instead a flat line, but you got a bullish bias. You're right below the bottom of the Kumo cloud, which is resistance. So the market, in order to do something about this, is going to have to get some consecutive closes above the 40-cent mark. Then the top of the cloud around 45 cents. Is going to be your resistance zone. Once price action can clear the Kumo cloud, then maybe we can get a bear market rally going. But right now, this has been a long time, a long stretch of just consolidation on XRP Ripple. Doesn't look like the market's motivated to change that outlook anytime soon. All right, next up is your euro currency. You see we had a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. We had a crash alert coming into today, and that downside production was definitely met. Top of the Kumo cloud around the 102 zone is the downside target on this particular move. Looking at the pound sterling also had a little sell off today, getting close to the top of the Kumo cloud at 118. That is the initial downside target for this one. The bears have the pound sterling under their control. Next up is the Bitcoin futures, and you can see here the consolidation continues below the Kumo cloud, which is acting as resistance. 17,000 seems to be that key resistance mark right now. Top of the cloud is 18,000. So that 17 to 18,000 resistance zone is what's keeping the Bitcoin at bay. Next up is Ethereum. Looking at the Ethereum futures, we have the same situation, but more consolidation below the Kumo cloud with a more bullish perspective. So Bitcoin has a bearish bias, and Ethereum has a current bullish bias, but still suffering the same fate as Bitcoin because price action is consolidating right below the Kumo cloud, which is around 1250 right now for Ethereum. And then the top of the cloud will say it's around the 1350. So that is acting as a resistance zone right now, and that resistance zone is keeping the price action for Ethereum at bay. All right, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's how everything's starting off. Yeah, my main man Nathan. Yes, I did have a great holiday season, and I hope you did too, as well, my brother. And my man Tony, Happy New Year to you too, as well, my brother. All right, so everything is everything. We are excited about the opportunities that this year is going to bring in these markets. I'm telling you, if you don't already have a subscription to the Pulse Waves, you need to go to pulsewavetrading.com and get your hands on these Pulse Waves. You're not going to be able to trade in these markets without it. I'm telling you. I can't stress that enough to you right now. You need to do this. You need this in your life if you're going to try to approach these markets with any type of consistency and success. That is what you need. It's just what it is. All right, so you know don't play around because some serious things are going to be jumping off this year. There's a lot of things I'm watching, especially with this dollar and with commodities, and you're going to need the power of the pulse waves to be able to navigate these markets. Don't go in there thinking you got this. I'm telling you, if you don't have that trading discipline, you're going to get eaten alive. All right. You don't want that. All right. Trust me, you don't want that. You want to strive and survive in these markets. And the best way to do that is with the power of the pulse waves, family. With that being said, remember the system works if you work the system. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And remember that bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I am out. Smash that like button. Peace.